I got this.
I feel like I don't trust you
Wow.
in this state of mind to.
Fine.
Okay.
I'll drive home right now. Don't do that.
Well, do you remember that one time we both had our mics broken and muted to each other, and we both solo casted Copa America at the same time?
Yeah.
I don't know why that just reminded me of that, but that was like super Gong Show moment. But okay, guys, welcome back. We are in game 21. I had to do the math. We're in game 21 because the 2 scores plus 1. Spawning in the top left corner. Stop giggling! Spawning in the top left corner of the map. It's gonna be Team Liquid's red Zerg player, Liquid Snute.
In the bottom right, as the blue Terran, it's Liquid Bunny.
So, some of you have Twitch Turbo and are seeing this now. Some of you didn't get ads. You're hearing this. I accidentally messed up on the ad button, so I'm waiting for him to finish so I can apologize to the rest of the stream. I'm also waiting to do the map tour for when that finishes, because I accidentally, there we go. Hey guys, welcome back. So some of you are seeing saw some ads, and that's entirely 100% my bad. I'm sorry. The long casting hours here are starting to get to me a little bit. I pressed the ad button at the wrong time because I thought we were on a stream delay, but we aren't. Because 99% of the time we are on a stream delay, so I messed that up, and that's my bad. You haven't missed anything though. We just got into the game, and I waited for you all to come back from the ads so we could do the map tour together. So we did some player intros. Boom, bada bing, here we go. All right, so Ravage is the map. It's a desert tile set. Mains and naturals, pretty standard, nothing crazy. Thirds are not super exposed to the right. Left side kind of feels like the Ohana base. In fact, you know, this map does kind of just feel like Ohana shifted and distorted slightly. Like if you stretched it out, like if you pinched one side of the map and just pinched it in a different direction.
I get what you're saying. I get it. Cloud jerk. Is a jerk.
It's a shark, yes. Alright, we have a suggestion from Sekayu_dead. Thank you very much for the donation. $26 says that should take your prize pool to be an even 900, which I believe it does. So thank you so much. On behalf of Bunny and Snute as well. Because,
yes.
well actually it doesn't.
Oh.
Wait, did we lose
no.
a donation? Or what's...
What?
Hang on, it still says it's only 865. But that's the bot. I don't know. I'll do the math afterwards. Man, I can't. I just can't. Either way, thank you for the $26 donation. It helps out a ton for the players, and I guarantee you, Snoot and Bunny appreciate it. But also, sub coming in, brand new sub, Bubba Jolly, oh Babalajo. Man, how do I say that name? Baljo? Baljo. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. Sorry for saying your name so poorly. One thing you'll learn very quickly is I can't say anybody's name correctly.
Yeah, apparently not.
This guy has been spamming this in chat. I'm going to address this. If they both hit 20 wins, if they both tie it up, like, guys, there's not going to be additional rules. It's whatever they want to do to play at the best of 69. So if you want them to play random versus random or something, tweet at Bunny and Snoot, because I'm not in charge of that stuff. We're just here to give you guys coverage of the games and try not to go too insane before it's all over. Because there have been some very interesting plays so far. But I'm wondering at which point this is really going to start getting to the players as far as, you know, the endurance is one thing, but just mentality being the other.
I have to also imagine that while, you know, they might have practice sessions of over 8 hours, you know, depending on what they're preparing for, what they feel like, they don't usually play against the same person in the same matchup all 8 hours.
No, of course not, yeah.
It's got to be wearing in one way or the other for them. Wear and tear. Another Reaper opener for Bunny does do nice work. Kills 5 drones with that. And of course, they all lived, so they're going to be able to provide that health bonus almost to the Hellions, as long as the Queens don't focus fire. You know, we've seen a surprising lack of Banshees, I guess, when you consider that there's been almost 20 games, and we've only seen it like 2 or 3 times. I guess this would be maybe the 4th. And of course, the last game didn't really count because it got stuck. Whoopsie. This game, it has no problem getting stuck. There's not much dead space to begin with, really, if you're looking at the map.
Actually, yeah, that might not be too bad for Bunny either, because the Snute can't really get away with Mutalisks to the same degree, and he has been getting away with Mutalisks quite a bit. A lot of his wins have been off the back end of Mutalisks.
That's certainly true. It's been about like Bunny does the drops, Snute holds on pretty okay, and then the main push comes, Snute barely defends, then Snute gets to like 30 meters, and the game's over. It's like been most of the games.
So our newest subscriber is, it's just B-ball, like basketball. So he's B-ball Joe. That one's actually better and easier to say. I like that.
Ah.
Played some B-ball out backside of the school with a couple of guys that were up to no good. Started making trouble in my neighborhood. Got one little fight, my mom got scared.
Yeah, that one. Oh wow, that's a lot more Hellions.
That is a significantly large amount of Hellions.
There's an Overseer here. Oh, he never got cloaked. Doesn't matter. And then there's one morphing in anyways. But just target fire on the Banshee. Oh, she could have gotten that Queen. Still could. Idiot.
This is without cloak though, so I mean this is something where the Banshee is gonna do or die. I don't know how much he wants to dedicate that to the front lines, but you'll take out most of the Lings. Could leave the Banshee on the hatch for you to chase the Queen Sun if necessary. Sadly, at the same time though, if that Queen pops, all she's gonna do is hit the Banshee like twice and it's dead.
Yeah, exactly. He's gonna try. He did try.
But
another Queen goes down. The effort finally goes down.
Trading out here though for Bunny has not been so bad so far. I mean, he's killed so many Lings with these units, as limited as they may be. In fact, look at the units lost tab here, 32 Lings. But of course, the Zerglings themselves not too expensive, but that's all larvae that would have been drones. You know, get Snute to 60, 70 workers so he can afford to make all the mutants in the world. Instead, he's only going to be able to 4 to 6, and that's not bad. That's okay. It's clearly not preferable.
Yeah, clearly. This is one of the times where Snute has not gotten the upgrades for a Mutas. This is the fastest Mutas he's gotten, I think. You know, before 11 minutes.
But he has upgrades from Mutas.
What?
You talking about like, on the way, or what do you mean?
Like ground upgrades. Like his Evo Chamber's only just now started. They've always been faster.
Why are you talking about Mutas then? I don't understand.
He has never gotten Mutas before he's gotten like 1-1 upgrades started.
Oh, okay, for the melee. Sorry, I thought you meant Muta upgrades. I was like, he's starting it right now. Like, you're crazy.
You're crazy.
You're crazy. Word thinks better. Your job is
perfectly fine.
Your job is to talk.
Wow, I think I worded it perfectly fine. I think you're crazy.
Okay, whatever, dude.
Game paused.
Bunny probably feeling a bit of lag or something. Hopefully nothing too crazy. How bad would that be if his laptop was the next thing to overheat, right? Oh god.
Well, it's the more likely one to overheat, isn't it? Like it doesn't have its own coolant. Well, it doesn't have a very good coolant system.
I actually had a lot easier time managing core temperatures on my overclocked Alienware than I've had managing them on my PC.
Really? Oh, okay. I just know that, you know, my mom bought me this laptop, and sometimes when Twitch spams, it overheats.
Dude, oh, you know what? We talk about GIF and GIFs all the time and whatever, but you know what really bothers me? When people say lab tops with a B.
Oh, I never really noticed. Hey, Marth93, thanks for subbing.
Oh shit, dude, you basically got the equivalent of a shiny shout out.
Shiny.
The rare holographic zombie cup shout out. Marth93, thank you for subscribing to the channel. You're awesome.
Oh god, let's talk about. So anyways, I was talking about before you called me crazy that the upgrades just usually like they're done by now. Like and Bunny's been the one that's falling behind when it comes to 2-2. This time Snute, he got the faster Mutas, but his Lings aren't as powerful, and the Mutas they weren't in time to stop him from taking all that Queen damage, you know, initially. So his creep spread probably would have been a lot better at this point had they all lived. Maybe he would have felt a little more comfortable getting to a 4th faster, you know, whatnot. And it is, I guess, he did have an option of what 4th to take. He takes the one on the upper rights. I guess that's okay. I don't know. Yeah. The cons and pros, taking the one to the top left. I'd have to figure out later.
Who says it like that? Pros and cons.
And pros. I know. Shut up.
Oh man, actually, if Snute had been paying a little more attention to what he was doing during that harass, I mean, he kills a lot of the Marines, which was nice, cuts into production, but could have denied combat shields. Something that is, I would say, be devastating at this late stage of the game for someone like Bunny. Trying to stim, much less fight off banelings without combat shields, that's never going to go well. But
yeah,
sadly, missed out on the opportunity. He will be able to pick off the medevacs, though. Cleans this up really nicely, and then probably, like, I imagine Snute's goal is to take this counterattack to a victory.
Probably. And again, Bunny is just like delayed his upgrades. The army's always been a bit late or something, so Snute's taking a little bit of a lead again. I mean, this game's probably going to end right now, but you know what I'm saying? Like, it's that point where Bunny just barely doesn't really win out in a mid-game push, the final push, you know, beyond the drops, and then Snute just snowballs from there. He gets like too many mutas, his upgrades are surprisingly good.
It's crazy too, because like, again, Bunny's really kind of veered off. Oh my god, the broad banelings are so sick. Bunny really like veered off of these early aggression moves that were just kicking Snute's butt early on. And now Snute's taking it in all these macro games. Now extending his lead to 13-8.